I always tell people that some of the most profound material I've ever worked with is The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People by Stephen Covey. And I love the first idea of keeping the end in mind. Whoopi Goldberg in the movie Sister Act 2 said over and over again, if you're going to go somewhere and if you're going to be somebody, you got to stop and pay attention. Actually, she said, if you're going to go somewhere and you're going to be somebody, you got to stop and pay attention. So what we want to think about as we keep the end in mind is where is our attention going? And Stephen Covey uses the example that you wouldn't build a house without a blueprint. You wouldn't say to the carpenter and to everyone else, oh, just go at it as you work with it and eventually something will happen. No, you would have a plan that you would follow. What is the end in mind that you're hoping to achieve, that you want to have happen? Let's give the example of travel. Let's say that you want to go to Paris. Your first answer to yourself may be, I don't have the money right now, or it could be, I don't have the time off. So therefore, you do nothing. But what if you had the end in mind that you know you're going to go to Paris, you're not sure when, and you're not sure how? But what you do is you go visit a travel agency and you get the brochures and you start picking out places that you want to go. And then what you do the next month is you go and you buy a set of luggage and you say, this is the luggage that I am going to use in order to get to Paris. You take those small steps of intentionality, and because you're putting energy into it, don't be surprised when someone calls and says they need a friend to go and they'll pay your way, or don't be surprised when you win a trip to go to Paris. Inevitably, it will happen because that's been the end that you've had in mind. And it's the willingness to take the steps forward in the meantime so it will become reality in your life. I'm Temple Hayes. Thank you for spending time with Temple and sharing the information of greatness with your family and your friends on this great journey that we call life.